And for combinations, we'd say there was one, because combinations doesn't care about the order. It just cares about what is in the set. So does not care about order. Okay. Does that make a little bit of sense? We're about to go into it, but does anyone have any questions as of right now? No? Okay. No questions? All right. Let's say I want to travel to Canada, right? And I look online and there are 4 flights to Canada from Maryland. There's one that stops in Pittsburgh, one that stops in Maine, and one that 2 go straight there. So from Maryland to Canada, there are 5 different ways I can go. So I'm going to denote them in different colors. Here's way 1, way 2, 3, 4, and 5. Is everyone with me? Right, because there are 5 different ways. Okay. How many permutations are there of the routes that I can take from Maryland to Canada? So permutations do care about the order, right? So a permutation would be there's one permutation, flight 1 and flight 2 is one order that I can pick. Or flight 1, flight 3, flight 1, flight 4, flight 1, flight 5. Pretty much all of these are permutations because they're all unique they're all unique sets of elements. I do I want to say that you notice that over here there's flight 1 and flight 2. I take flight 1 there, flight 2 back. And here I take flight 2 there and flight 1 back. But in permutations, it does matter because they're 2 distinct things, right?
I have a question.
Yeah.
So would that be 20 permutations?
It would be 20. It is 20 permutations. You're exactly right. So the formula for permutations equals NPR is how we denote that, where N is like the number of like objects, the number of everything that you're trying to do, that you're trying to deal with, and R is the number of ways. So the formula is N factorial over N minus R factorial. Let's apply that to here. So N in this example would be 5, because there are 5 different flights I can take, right? Because it's the number of objects, it's the number of flights that I can take. Does that make sense? So 5p, and then R is the number of ways, because there's only 2 flights I can take there and back, right? Then we just plug everything in. So we have 5 factorial over 5 minus 2 factorial, which is equal to 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 over, oh, this is 5 factorial over 3 factorial. Right? If anyone has any questions, please interrupt me because I want to make sure you guys understand. So this would be 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 over 3 times 2 times 1. So a trick that we do in factorials is we cross out numbers. So we can cross out the 3, yeah, and the 3, okay, no, and the 2, and the 2, and the 1 is just 1. When you multiply anything by 1, it's itself. So we're left with 20 permutations, which is the same number that we got last time. Okay, so that's the quick way of doing it.